Hey everybody, it's 4:20 p.m. here at the Howling Moon Studios in Northern California. It's time for another Saturday stream. I hope you are doing really, really well. I'm in a great frame of mind. It has been an amazingly active week for me. Also, it's been kind of a really amazing month. And I'm really about to tee off what should be, at least for me, a super active musical period where solo show, which turned into a Doobie Decibel System show. We've got Moonalice shows, a lot of stuff going on. Anyway, I'm hoping to see all of you in person, which would be really cool. So I have a lot to talk about today, so I think I'll be a little more conversational than I have been in some recent shows, and I hope that's okay. But first, I want to start off with a song that's near and dear to my heart, a song Anne wrote. And as always, I want to send this out to our dear friend, Tracy Sheridan. Southern Cross shines distant, beacon in the night. Constellations burning, beckoning light. Trouble above, darkness falls. Orion is broken, the eagle is lost. Raining down to the ground, stars fall from the sky. Life is changed, rearranged in the blink of an eye. Mountains of rain reflect the pain. We hear the swirling of the wind. Clouds of tears, undiminished by the years, haunting us over and over again. Raining down to the ground, stars fall from the sky. Life is changed, rearranged in the blink of an eye. Empty the clouds, some in the wind. How many times can we start over again? The slate looks clean, but underneath, the chalk remembers so beneath. Empty the clouds, some in the wind. How many times we start over again? Orion is back in the southern sky. Prophets know the eagle will fly. Southern Cross shines closer, beacon in the night. Constellations burning, beckoning bright. Raining down to the ground, stars fall from the sky. Life is changed, rearranged in the blink of an eye. raining down to the ground. Stars fall from the sky. Life is changed, rearranged in the blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye. So Tracy, that's for you. I hope that you feel better every day and that you find joy and get to share the love that this tribe feels for you. It's always a pleasure to sing you that song, and even if I'm not dedicating a song to you, just know that you're always in my thoughts. And I think in the thoughts of a lot of folks in the tribe. I think we're all here to protect each other, and that's a big part of what this whole thing is about. So I have not talked about it much, but some of you know that for the last month, Anne has been in Wilmington, Delaware, putting on a musical called Otherworld, for which she co-wrote the music, the lyrics, and is also the producer. Now, you think to yourself, well, musical, what does that mean? So think Broadway. This is actually a very big show. It's called Otherworld, and it has a cast of 21. And when you add in the crew and the people at the theater who put it on, there are 153 people required to put this show on. There are very elaborate costumes, really amazing lighting and projections, wonderful music and lyrics, fantastic book. And this was the first time that the show has been put on for the public. It was supposed to have been put on in March of 2020, and they got in exactly one preview performance before COVID shut it down. So this was a long-awaited, long overdue, and truly uplifting experience. I am so happy for Anne, and I'm just so happy in general. The show it's really perfect for the moment because they wrote this thing and it's been in the works for years. And the underlying theme is human connection, but not just any old human connection. It's really about the difference between the kind of mediated connections you get over a computer, say playing a video game or on Zoom, and human touch, and how profound human touch is. What's incredible is that after 2 years of COVID, every single person who was in the audience has been in isolation and has craved human touch. And so the show just really hits beautifully. And it's like, as Anne describes it, it's a joy bomb. It's just, you leave the theater just feeling really good about everything. And the funny thing is it sticks, at least it stuck with me. I'm really in a great frame of mind. And I'm so proud of her and so happy for her. We had an apartment in the city. Me and Loretta like living there. Well, it's been years since the kids have grown, had a life of their own, left us alone. John and Linda live in Omaha. Joe is somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War. I still don't know what for. Don't matter anymore. You know that old trees still keep growing, and old rivers grow wilder every day. Old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. Me and Loretta, we don't talk much more. She sits and stares out the back door screen, and all the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream that we've both seen. Someday I'll go and call up Rudy. We work together in the factory. What could I say if he asks what's new? Nothing, what's with you? Nothing much to do. You know that old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. Old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. So if you're walking down the street sometime, spot some hollow ancient eyes, please don't just pass them by and stare as if you didn't care. Say hello in there. Hello. To lead a better life, I need my love to be here, here, making each day of the year, changing my life with a wave of her hand. Nobody can deny there's something there, running my hands through her hair, both of us thinking how good it could be. Somebody's speaking, she doesn't know he's there. I want her everywhere. When she's beside me, I know I need never care. To love her is to need her everywhere, knowing that love is to share. Each one believing that love never dies, watching her eyes, hoping I'm always there. I want her everywhere. When she's beside me, I know I need never care. To love her is to need her everywhere, knowing that love is to share. Each one believing that love never dies, watching her eyes, hoping I'm always there, to be there and everywhere, here, there, and everywhere. That one's for Ann. I mean, one of the things that, I learned in watching Otherworld come to life is that creating a musical is a lot harder than creating a tech company. A tech company, you're allowed to make a minimum viable product and you put it out in the market. All kinds of things can happen. And with a musical, yeah, you do readings and all, but until you put it on a stage in front of real people, it doesn't count. And really importantly, everything has to be done before you put it in front of people. And so it's, sit there, you say to yourself, okay, so there's a script, right? There's a book. You got songs, which means music and lyrics. You got all the other music that's going on. You got choreography. You got costumes. You got sets. You got lighting. You've got projections. You got all the things related to the theater. So you have to have a band, right? You got to have all the production people. It's wild. And you got to get all the stuff tuned up and ready to go. And then, and only then, do you get to put it on. And when it goes off really well, it's just, it's truly a work of art. And, which is not to belittle the accomplishment of entrepreneurs who make great companies. Just this sucker, to that moment of birth, I've just never seen anything like it. It's really something else. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Ha ha. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. Imagine no possession. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of mine. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. So as I sing that song, I can't help but think about the courage and the inspirational lives of the people of Ukraine. In this country, we've come to value convenience over just about everything, right? So, people can't be bothered to vote. They can't be bothered to get engaged in politics. And as a consequence, democracy's been under assault for years, right? And it's gotten particularly bad in the era of Facebook and Google. But, people don't appreciate, I think they don't appreciate how valuable democracy is and how valuable it is to be able to make your own choices. And here we have the folks in Ukraine who were brutally attacked, completely unprovoked, and who have literally just put their lives completely on hold to all defend something, an ideal, this notion that they get to make their own choices, this notion that democracy matters. And I find that so incredibly inspiring. And, I really think that when I sing that song, Imagine, I'm really in my head thinking, imagine a world where we all gave a shit the way those people do. That would be pretty amazing. When I call you up, your line's engaged. I have had enough, so hack your age. We have lost the time. It was so hard to find, and I'll lose my mind if you won't see me. You won't see me. I don't know why you should want to hide, but I can't get through. My hands are tied. I won't want to stay. I won't have much to say, but I get turned away. And you won't see me. You won't see me. Time after time, you refuse to even listen. How would am I if I knew what I was missing? Though the days are few, they're filled with tears since I lost you. It feels like years when it seems so long. Girl, since you've been gone, and I can't go on. If you won't see me, you won't see me. Time after time, you refuse to even listen. How would it mind if I knew what I was missing? Though the days are few, they're filled with tears since you've been gone, and I can't go on if you won't see me. You won't see me. You won't see me. So, speaking of folks who are forgotten, you know, I've been reading these stories about, you know, some guy in, was it New York and maybe DC, who went around shooting homeless people. And look, I mean, who knows what's going on in that person's mind, but the notion that people who do not have a home are somehow less deserving of rights than folks who do, I find deeply disturbing, and I'm hopeful that we will find it in ourselves to be more generous. Have you seen the old man outside the closed down market, up the paper with his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, and held to slip by his side. Yesterday's paper telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me that you're lonely, and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks through the streets of London, dirt in her hair, her clothes all in rags? She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home into carrier bags. So how can you tell me that you're lonely, and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand, lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. In the all-night cafe at 11:15, same old man is sitting on his own, looking at the world over the rim of his teacup. Each tea lasts an hour, then he wanders home alone. So how can you tell me that you're lonely, and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. old man outside the seaman's mission, memory fading with the colored ribbons that he wears. In our winter city, the rain cries a little pity for one more forgotten hero in a world that doesn't care. So how can you tell me that you're lonely? Don't say for you that the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. So how can you tell me that you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. So I mentioned that there's some live music coming up. If you want, we got a chance to get together and spend some time. So tomorrow, Sunday, Doobie Decibel System Trio. So that's going to be Jason, Chloe, and me. We're going to be playing a brunch show at Sweetwater Music Hall in Mill Valley. It starts at noon. We have a friend who's going to play a few songs to start it, and we're going to play for 2.5 hours, something like that. So it's going to be a real show. I mean, obviously the Doobie Decibel hasn't been able to play in front of people in a long time, so we're very excited about that. Then on April 10th, we're going to be down in Ventura for the Skull and Roses Festival, which is, I mean, that's just going to be hugely fun. You know, Phil and friends are going to be there, and O'Teal Burbridge and friends are going to be there, and a lot of other people are going to be there. Jerry's Middle Finger, I think Cubensis. I mean, just all kinds of great bands are going to be there. So if you want to make your way down to Ventura Fairgrounds, that will be a really fun time. Then the following weekend, on April 15th and 16th, we'll be up in Ukiah at Soul Revival's Grateful Easter Weekend. That should be huge fun. Then, April 22nd, which is a Friday night, Great American Music Hall. We're going to do our 420 Gathering the Tribe. Again, it's on April 22nd, but it'll be the 420 show at Great American Music Hall. And we're going to go back to the old model, right? We're going to have a magician and all kinds of fun stuff, and maybe even some special guests. We really hope you'll come out for that. I mean, it's going to be it's going to be a long show in the sense that we're going to play a lot of what we know. So if there's songs you wish you'd heard lately, I think a lot of them are going to get played. The following night, which is April 23rd, Saturday night, we're going to be at Oddfellows Hall in Auburn. And this is going to be a celebration of Lester's birthday. I mean, it'll also be a celebration of Dylan's birthday, but we're going to call it the Lester's birthday show. And if you've never been to Oddfellows Hall, it is as well-named a venue as you could ever care to go to, but it's also a magical place to play. Then on May 7th and May 8th, we will be down in Pacific Grove. Once again, we're back to good old days festival in Pacific Grove. And that happens to be timed around the 14th birthday of this band. That's right. And then after that, believe it or not, May 19th, we're going to be in Seattle at the Nectar Lounge. On May 20th, we're going to be in Portland at The Get Down. And then May 21st, which is a Saturday, we'll be at Wow Hall in Eugene. Then on May 28th, we'll be at Bottle Rock. I mean, there's just so much good stuff coming up. And then June 5th, Redwood Mountain Fair. June 12th, the Hog Farm Hideaway in Laytonville. And, then there's a lot of stuff that comes after that. So, I mean, we're going back to Alaska, people. And then in the fall, we hope to go to the East Coast in September. We hope to go to the Midwest in October. So, we're going to try to be a real band. And, I mean, we're going to need some help here, right? Because America may be done with COVID, but COVID is definitely not done with us. And so I think we got to watch out for this BA2 variant of Omicron, which looks like it's about to happen soon. And our band, we're still going to be super cautious because 7 of us, if you think about it, it's Lester, Pete's wife, the 2 babies, and 2 members of our crew, Dan and Arthur, all are one way or another immune compromised. And so we want to be really careful. And what we would ask you to do is, when we're playing indoors, we would just ask you, bring a mask with you. And if you don't mind, if you're anywhere near the stage, please wear it. We hope that's not an imposition. I mean, we want to protect you, and we want to protect each other. And so we hope that from your point of view, that's an understandable thing. I recognize that this has been going on a long time, and we'd like to get back to our lives. But I think we want to be, we've got a little respite here. We can enjoy ourselves, but we got to be ready to go back into mask mode pretty soon. And if you haven't had a booster, this is an excellent time to get it. Birds are flying Baton Rouge, waiting for a train, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Bobby flagged the diesel down just before it rained, took us all the way to New Orleans. Took my hop on out of a dirty red bandana. I was blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. Well, those windshield wipers slapping time and Bobby clapping hands. We sang near every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to do. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy load when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me, Bobby McGee. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Standing right beside me, Lord, through everything I've done, Bobby's body kept me from the cold. But then somewhere near Selena's Law, I let her slip away, looking for that home, and I hope she finds it. Well, I trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, holding Bobby's body close to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing was all she left for me. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Hey de la de da de da da da. Hey de la de da. Hey de la ha ha ha. Bobby McGee. La de da de da. worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good, it's easy load when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me, Bobby McGee. Well, how long, baby, how long has the evening train been gone? It's been gone since that blood red sun went down. Well, I thought I heard a whistle, babe, I think I see the train. Deep in my heart there is an aching pain. Well, how long? No, baby, how long? Well, I look down those tracks, feeling so bad. Just lost the best girl, babe, that I've ever had. Well, how long? And now, baby, how long? Well, how long? Baby, how long has that evening train been gone? Well, it's been gone since that blood red sun went down. So one of the highlights of our year, when we go to the Midwest, we're going back to Fur Peace Ranch, the home of Jorma Kaukonen and Vanessa Kaukonen, and we're going to get to play there. And, you know, there are, in the live music business, certain places that just have a special magic to them, right? The Fillmore in San Francisco is one. Levon Helm's Barn in Woodstock is another. But the Fur Peace Ranch in Pomeroy, Ohio, is absolutely a cathedral. And you'll never play in a place that sounds better. You'll never play in a place where the audience is more appreciative. And, you know, because of COVID, we haven't been there for a few years. And this will be the first time we've gone with the full band. And I just can't wait. It's going to be great. Pretty excited about that. I mean, let's face it, I'm just really excited to play again. And I just hope that COVID will let us play. You know, I mean, ideally they'll let us play the whole tour. But that whatever happens, you know, we all stay healthy and we play as much of it as we can. You know, one of the things I think about in my head, it's like, if you were in Ukraine right now, I mean, if Zelensky told you to get a vaccination, I think he'd probably do that, right? And the point is that doing things to protect the folks around you is just an inherently good idea. And that's true whether you're being attacked by, awful people or whether you're just going about your life. Anyway. When I was a boy, I heard the preacher say, son, you better mind your step, or there'll be hell to pay. He offered up a paradise of angels, harps, and stuff, but that cannot compare with you, your paradise enough. You tell me you're still looking, that I should keep looking too. I'm happy to keep waiting, 'cause paradise is any place with you. When I went to school, I heard the teacher say, you're going to the devil, boy, unless you change your way. She smacked me with a ruler, a message from the Lord. I stuck to my principles, and you are my reward. You tell me you're still looking, that I should keep looking too. Happy to keep waiting, 'cause paradise is any place with you. Paradise is anywhere your greatest dreams come true. On a beach or mountain top, whatever works for you. Some may need a journey, some find it at home. Paradise is in your head, wherever you may roam. When I got to work, I heard the boss man say, dude, you look like trouble. Bust your ass and pray. I didn't let him scare me. I always choose my way. For me, you are the answer each and every day. You tell me you're still looking, that I should keep looking too. I'm happy to keep waiting, 'cause paradise is any place with you. So we've been working with a record label network to put out new songs. We just put one out, which we hope you'll check out, which is our version of People Get Ready. That's the 4th single. The really cool news is that on April 20th, we're going to release an EP with 6 songs on it, which includes 3 recordings you've already heard and then 3 you haven't, because we're going to put out the full-length version of Time Has Come Today. And we're going to also put out studio recordings of Nick of Time and Turn On Your Love Light. So that's all really cool. But part of the promotional part of that is we've been filming the band members talking about their musical family tree, which is, I mean, when you hear the family tree of Lester or Pete, it's just mind-blowing, right? Because it goes back to the very beginning, right? To Jimi Hendrix, you know, for both of them, the Beatles for Lester. You know, obviously Pete with Rod Stewart. And, you know, and Lester, of course, I mean, you know, whether it was Janis or the Airplane, or, I mean, he played with all these people, but also with, you know, Stevie Wonder and all. And, you know, tomorrow's the Academy Awards. And there's a decent chance that Summer of Soul, which is the documentary that Questlove made of the 1969 Harlem Cultural Festival, that documentary may win Best Documentary. And of course it begins with the Chambers Brothers, and then it finishes with the Chambers Brothers. And so how cool would it be if, you know, Lester and his brothers got recognition that way for the incredible role that they played? But it also makes me think about the family tree of Moonalice, you know, back to the early days when G.E. Smith and Jack Cassidy played in our band. Anyway, this is a song I wrote about G.E. Me and Pat were hanging on a bench outside the gig, flipping fast to Java as the street lights played a jig. Perota smoking stories, passing to and fro. This show won't be over till the family does some blow. We're old school, baby. We're old school all the way. But when the sun goes 'neath the horizon, you know we'll hit the stage and play. Well, me and Pat went driving to find a post-show meal. We're hoping for some Turkish, but it's not a real big deal. We finally stopped at Denny's for coffee and a pie. It tasted just like yesterday, and you can all tell why, 'cause we're old school, baby. We're old school all the way. The sun goes 'neath the horizon, you know we'll hit the stage and play. Pat was singing like a couple cats in the heat. We hoped to find a kitty whose looks we couldn't beat. We thought we'd finally found her, but it wasn't really true. We were choking on a hairball and gagged till we turned blue. When we're old school, baby. We're old school all the way. Sun goes 'neath the horizon, you know we'll hit the stage and play. Well, me and Pat were looking to find a brand new gig. We're in it for the money, we hope the money's big. And then the man came down on us for what he wouldn't say. He just stood and glared at us until we start to play. Well, we're old school, baby. We're old school all the way. Sun goes neath the horizon, you know we'll hit the stage and play. If you're curious, Pat was our old road manager. He was great, Pat Morrow. And the two of them, oh my God, they were so, I mean, they were just classic. And their stories were amazing. Makes no difference where I turn. I can't get over you, flames still burn. It makes no difference, night or day. The shadow never seems to fade away, and the sun don't shine anymore. And the rain fall down on my door. Now there's no love as true as the love that dies untold, and the cloud never hung so low before. It makes no difference how far I go. Like a scar, the hurt will always show. It makes no difference who I meet. They're just a face in the crowd on a dead-end street, and the sun don't shine anymore. And the rains fall down my door. These are love letters I just can't keep, 'cause like the gambler says, read 'em and weep, and the dawn don't rescue me no more. Without your love, I'm nothing at all. Like an empty hall, it's a lonely fall. Since you've been gone, it's a losing battle. Stampeding cattle, they rattle the wall, and the sun don't shine anymore. And the rains fall down on my door. Well, I love you just to keep myself from telling you that I never felt so alone before. So if you're so inclined, may I ask that if you can buy tickets in advance for these shows, that would really help us. You know, I mean, I'm sure you'll be able to buy a ticket at the door for most of them, but maybe all of them. But, you know, the venues are hurting and the whole music scene's under a lot of pressure. So if you feel up to it, if you can do it, it would really make a difference. And obviously, if you don't mind going into streaming services and listening to our songs and sharing them, that helps a lot too, because it's right now everything's super uncertain, and we really want to be able to keep doing this. And in order for that to work, obviously, people got to consume what we're doing. So don't do anything unnatural, okay? But if it feels okay, we'd love it if you could do that. Wake up, mama, and turn your lamp down low. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. You ain't got no love, turn Uncle John from your door. Well, I woke up this morning, I had the Statesboro blues. I woke up this morning, I had the Statesboro blues. Well, I look over in the corner, Grandpa had them too. Well, my mama died and left me, Papa died and left me. Ain't good looking, baby, but somewhat sweet and kind. Well, I'm going to the country. Do you wanna go? Well, if you can't make it, baby, your sister Lucy said she'd go. Love that woman better than any woman I've ever seen. Well, I love that woman better than any woman I've ever seen. Well, she treats me like a king and I treat her like a doggone queen. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Well, you ain't got no love, turn Uncle John from your door. You ain't got no love, turn Uncle John from your door. thanks today. The girl that's driving my mind is going away. Whoa, she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She don't care. She says that living with me is bringing her down. Yeah, she would never be free when I was around. Yeah, she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She don't care. I don't know why she's riding so high. She oughta think right. She oughta do right by me before she gets to saying goodbye. She oughta think right. She oughta do right by me. She says that living with me is bringing it down. Yeah, she would never be free when I was around. Yeah, she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She don't care. I don't know why she's riding so high. She oughta think right. She oughta do right by me before she gets to saying goodbye. She oughta think right. She oughta do right by me. Think I'm gonna be sad. Think it's today. Yeah, the girl that's driving my mind is going away. Yeah, whoa, she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She don't care. My baby don't care. My baby don't care. My baby don't care. All right, I'm going to close this one out with a song for Patrick because he makes all this possible. There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. With every move he makes, another chance he takes, odds are he won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they're giving you a number, taking away your name. Beware pretty faces you may find. A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Be careful what you say, don't give yourself away. Odds are you won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they're giving you a number, taking away your name. Lying on the Riviera one day, then laying in a Bombay alley the next day. Don't let the wrong word slip while you kiss persuasive lips. The odds are you won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they're giving you a number, taking away your name. So tomorrow, Sweetwater Music Hall. Show starts at noon, and it'll be Jason, Chloe, and me doing a Doobie Decibel System trio thing. I'm really excited for because, during quarantine, we got pretty good, and we haven't had a chance to take it out at all. And so this should be really neat. So I hope you'll be able to make that. Again, it starts at noon. And then, after that, we've got Ventura and, all those other shows. I hope you'll come to Great American Music Hall on April 22nd for our 420 Gathering of the Tribe. And then the 23rd for Lester's birthday, which will be up in Auburn at the Oddfellows Hall. And then just all the shows that come after that. We keep learning new material and hoping to surprise you. And the shows we've played have just been, just been so cool, right? And I just think they're all going to be that way. At least I'm hoping that. So thanks for watching. Thank you, Patrick, for putting this on. And hope to see you tomorrow in Mill Valley. Take care. Bye-bye.